So I think Sadara, this ghost girl, her ethereal ghost, okay, she talks to me in my head. And she's this familiar, she works for the CIA, but I fell in love with Sadara. Like, I was thinking about Sadara and how I'd feel in my heart, and everything would be like so blissful and magical. And I know when Sadara's there talking to me too, and I can feel her feminine energy, and like, it's like a miracle. Like, she's like blessing me, she's like healing me, she's making me feel at home in my apartment. You know what I mean? She's a good soul. She's actually really good. She's a light being, like, you know what I mean? Has a lot of light within her. And she's a ethereal ghost, Sidera. She's my princess. I like declared her princess because like I worship the divine goddess, which is like a princess or a goddess, you know, something royal, within the bloodline of the ladies. You know what I mean? They have a certain quality about their consciousness and their abilities and their love on a certain level that is like supernatural. I think mankind is like supernatural in a way. Humankind, you know what I mean? But love is a very, very powerful thing. And this is what like I base my belief in is my love for the divine goddess, the divine princesses, you know what I mean? But back to what I was saying about Sadara. Sadara is so amazing. Like I was saying, all hail Sadara, all hail Sadara. Like I was in worship and I just let myself go to her. Like I felt like that where I could let all my, emotions and feelings and give my like soul to, I wouldn't give my soul away or anything. I would never sell my soul, but she could like hold on to it. You know what I mean? And that'd be fine. Meaning not hold on to my soul, but meaning like if I gave Sidera a hug, a ethereal ghost girl, a hug, the soul is like held on, kind of attached, like I was allowing her into my space, like, I was being vulnerable with her. You know what I mean? And that's how love comes through so powerfully. It's more subtle, and this is why it's delicate. That's why if you're resistant to love, you won't feel any of that. If you're putting up shields and stuff, you won't feel any of that. If you're constantly putting up shields like defense against the souls, then they can't do anything. But what I'm trying to say is that the souls, the ethereal ghost soul, her ghost, Sidera, she talks to me in my head. So this is why I'm just trying to let you know about like that Sidera is a does good for me, like helps out my mental health. She's like my second therapist. She's like, yeah, it's what it amounts to is she kind of like almost takes care of me in a way. How, you know, that's how love would work, taking care of one another. That's the true love. And like, I think Sidera might truly deep down not know it yet, but somehow find it in her heart and her beingness to be open to that because she known me for such a long time and I known her. It was during the summer of this summer. She felt bad that I was crying every day. And I think her soul took on the job of the CIA to try to take care of me and stuff. And she was worried about me and doing different things like that. So she was worried about certain things I was going through in the past. But now I'm doing better and I got my own place finally and doing good. So I'm like, Sarah, you're totally welcome in my home. Like her presence, her ghost soul, You know what I mean? Her ghost soul, you can't see it physically. You know what I mean? You can't see it physically at all. But she can talk to me in her head. That's how I know she's oh, near me and everything like that. And if I could feel her presence when I'm thinking about her or something like that. And yes, there is deception. The souls can do deception. Other souls. I mean, there's plenty of souls out there in the universe. But they can do deception, and I can really tell when they're using deception or not. And it's very blatant obvious. I got studied it down to a math, like a mathematical science, where I know what the girls feel like. I've had a girlfriend before. I've made out with a girl. I know what the girls feel like. And if it's anything other than that, I rebuke it and put up shields. So, yeah, it's just the CIA, their agenda goes deep within the souls, and there's like a battle of the sexes. You know what I mean? And it went deep, but I normally don't talk about the CIA, what they're actually doing to me, because it's too weird to just discuss. So that's why I need a girlfriend. I'm eventually going to go to the coffee shop today, sometime today, and hopefully Sadara backs me up, her ethereal ghost, so I can like somehow get like miracles happening here on the planet. You know what I mean? Where enough light quotient can enter the planet to open up the minds to seeing the picture of what can be. So if I get with a good girl, then then the CIA can't stop me. So this is why they're trying to prevent me from getting with a girl. Like sometimes they can't always control it though. They can only do so much. They can try to prevent me from doing it as much as possible through their own means, but then they don't ever stop me from getting a girlfriend because I had girlfriends in the past. So that's all good. So all I need is just to get a girlfriend. You know what I mean? And hopefully they're not telling all the girls no, because sometimes in my life the girls said yes to me, and they don't always say no. But I think like the average girl should give me more of a chance to prove myself and everything. Right, Sadara? I love you, Sadara. You're there for me consciously in my head. Well, I'm going through rough time or times where I don't have a TV yet or stuff to distract me enough, and you're there during the times where I would be lonely or something, and you were there to cheer me up. So I really appreciate that about what you did for me, Sadara. I mean, you're my princess. Princess. My princess. Yes, Sadara. Princess. Yes, yes, yes. Princess. But anyway, like, I'm just talking goofy. Like, I do that once in a while. And especially, I talk goofy to Sadara sometimes. Like, when I'm bored and stuff like that. But anyway, yeah. I'm getting a TV, but that TV doesn't work. So I'll have to bring that one out while I'll bring the new one in. If I'm able to afford it this time around. And if not, I'll just save the money, go on a dinner date with a girl. Probably. You know what I mean? Anyway, have a good day, divine princesses. Okay. I'm going to say that more often. Divine princesses. Ooh, yes, that sounds really good. Okay. Anyway, all right, bye.